A passage in the Bible that always amazes me is John 19:25 through 27. But standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her to his own home. What specifically about this passage amazes me? It's the selfless love, the care that Jesus has for his mother. And just think about it for a second. At this point, Jesus is on the cross. He has already gone through an excruciating amount of pain with the beatings, with the flogging, with the crown of thorns, and then being nailed to a piece of wood and suspended by his wrists and by his feet when he is in this agony. Not just from the pain, but also from the wrath of God being poured upon him for our sin. And yet, while this is all going on, he thinks of his mother. He thinks of his mother, and he cares for her. And Jesus, as the firstborn, it was his right, it was his duty to care for his mother after the passing of Joseph. At this point, it's believed that Joseph has died, because it doesn't really seem in Joseph's character, and also isn't culturally accepted, Joseph would just leave Mary and leave his family. And so it was the job of the firstborn to take care of the mother after the father died. But Jesus here on the cross, where he's about to die, and he looks upon his mother and he makes sure that she is cared for. He's not focusing on all the pain and all the agony that he is going through, but he looks upon his mother with love and care, and then he looks upon his disciple and he says, "Take care of her. This charge I give to you as I am leaving." It amazes me. It always leaves me awestruck when I think about it. At the worst point in Jesus' life here on earth, the worst point, he does not think of himself, but he thinks of his mother, and he longs for her to be cared for. You see the same kind of love extended to the one man who was crucified along with him. As the other one was mocking Jesus, we see the other one have a change of heart and rebuke the one who is mocking Jesus. And he says to Jesus, "Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And then Jesus replies to him, "Truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." The focus that Jesus has on the cross, again showing his great love that he loves people with while he's on the cross. And always keep in mind that the crucifixion was no small thing to go through. We get our word excruciating from the Latin, which means from the cross. Our word excruciating is in reference to the agonizing pain one would go through on the cross, and even everything that would lead up to the cross, with the scourging that would always take place before this kind of Roman execution. And yet Jesus at this time does not focus on himself, but he shows love to the other man who's crucified with him, and he shows love to his mother. We should also remember that at the same time, Jesus is showing love for us. And Jesus did not go through the cross for no reason. He went through it in order to pay for our sins, that the debt that we owed against God could be paid. And so there's the same love that Jesus extends to the man who is crucified with him, the same love that he expresses towards his mother by wanting her to be taken care for, is the same love that he shows us while on the cross. And in this we should marvel. In this we should be amazed, in the same way that it's amazing to see how Christ looks upon his mother and he cares for her. The same love with which he loves his mother is the same love with which he loves us. It should make us stop and reflect. It should make us stop and think. It should humble us. It's truly an amazing story. It's an amazing account that really shows God's love for us. And as Romans 5:8 says, God demonstrates his love in this way, that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us.